This game and the stream broadcast rights to this game are the sole and exclusive property of the WPIAL. Any broadcast of this game is intended exclusively for the benefit of the North Catholic Sports Network audience. Any use, rebroadcast, or distribution of this broadcast without the express written consent of the WPIAL is prohibited.
Trib Live High School Sports Network is the official video and audio streaming partner of the WPIAL. We broadcast over 2,000 sporting events each year and cover 17 sports in over 170 schools. At HSSN, you'll find the latest in high school sports news, live and archive broadcasts, scores, standings, and much more. Trib Live High School Sports Network, your high school sports leader. All season, every season.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first game of our basketball doubleheader of the Don Graham Classic between the Oakland Catholic Eagles and your North Catholic Trojanettes. My name is Alex Brown. Alongside is Ryan Berry and Alex Jackson here at the table, and Callie Martis up in the crow's nest, as we are excited to bring you this rivalry matchup live on the North Catholic Sports Network and the Trib Live High School Sports Network. For Oakland Catholic, they come into today's matchup 19-2 overall, with a perfect 12-0 in section record, which won them the Section 3 5A championship with a win over McKeesport 60-54 on Thursday evening. They are averaging 66 points per game this season, which is the most of any team in the WPIAL, and they have not lost to any team they faced in the WPIAL this season. Their fast pace and precision shooting attack has earned them the ranking of #1 overall team in the WPIAL this year. The Trojanettes, on the other hand, are 18-3 on the year, while also going a perfect 12-0 in conference and winning their 4A Section 1 championship. This is the 7th year in a row in which they have been undefeated section champs, and they have a combined record of 159-22 over that span. North's bread and butter this year has been their lockdown defense, which during section play was only giving up an average of 31 points per night. But with all that being said, Ryan, these are two great basketball teams that are playing this afternoon. But they have conflicting styles. How do you see these styles meshing today in this game? Could it be a high or low scoring conflict, or do you think it's going to be somewhere in between?
Well, it's definitely going to be interesting. Central has a lot of height, or Oakland has a lot of height, so it's definitely going to give them the advantage in the paint. But for North to win this one, it's got to be a low scoring game. You cannot get into a game where you're going to have to knock down a lot of shots. North's shooting this year has been a little streaky at times, especially with Daisha Ludowski out for a large portion of the year. Her trying to get into it. Oakland is really going to try to match up with Elena Rocco, not allow her to shoot. So you got to knock some shots, but you got to play good defense. North's defense has been the strength this year. If they're going to win today, they're going to have to make this one a lower scoring game and drag Central down Oakland down in the mud with them.
And Alex, Ryan just mentioned Daisha being out for a large chunk of the year. She was out for 9 games. They're 8-1 in those 9 games. But with a lot of them being injured over the last several weeks, how do you think they'll be able to manage playing time today and endurance against such a fast-paced Oakland Catholic team?
Well, from what we've seen from the Trojanettes, and if you've watched any of their games yourself, the Trojanettes don't usually go very deep into their bench. They stick with just around 6 or 7 players in their rotation. And as you said, yes, a lot of Trojanettes have been battling injuries. I mean, look around the court, you see a lot of braces, see a lot of sleeves. And we have a lot of players that are coming off injuries even from past years, like ACLs and stuff. And possibly their biggest and most intense game of the year. I mean, you'd have to imagine they might need to go a little bit deeper into their bench. And, I mean, accounting for injuries as well. So we could see that, or it could be more of the same. I'm really excited to see.
Keys to win for North Catholic today. How do we start with Ryan?
Well, they're going to have to try to find a way to rebound. Oakland has so much height inside that it's sometimes going to be tough. They got a number of players over 6 foot, but North Catholic's going to have to box out really well, try to control Oakland from grabbing a lot of offensive rebounds, getting those second chance opportunities. Because if you can force misses, which North has done all year, but is good, but you also have to collect the rebounds, not allow the second chance opportunities.
And speaking more on the offensive end of things, I mean, as Ryan said, Oakland has a lot of tall players out there. So, I mean, it might be tough sometimes to get the ball inside. North Catholic shooting is going to have to be on point, which, of course, has been the recipe for success. So we're going to see how those shots fall.
And we're going to send it over to Sean Malone, who's our PA announcer for today's games, as he'll lead us into the national anthem and our starting lineups. It's the Eagles and the Trojanettes coming up next.
And welcome to Barth and Graham Court for this afternoon's contest between the Oakland Catholic Eagles and your North Catholic Trojanettes. And now, with everyone please rise and gentlemen, remove your hats as North Catholic alum Joe Koch, class of 1973, sings our national anthem.
Oh, sing and you'll see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars from the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bomb's bursting banner, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? And now for the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Oakland Catholic Eagles. Number 11, Rachel Haver. Number 15, London Creech. Number 22, Alexa Washington. Number 23, Helena Hill. And number 31, Jill Gallo. The Eagles are coached by Eddie Benton Jr. And now the starting lineup for your North Catholic Trojanettes. Starting at guard, number 10, senior Anna Waskowitz. Starting at guard, junior, number 11, Elena Rocco. Starting at guard, senior, number 12, Keisha Lewandowski. Starting at guard, junior, number 24, Ava Walker. And starting at guard, senior, number 30, Tori. The Trojanettes are coached by Molly Rockman.
And that's your starting lineups for both teams.
And Alex, one note, Daisha Lewandowski is back and starting. She's missed a lot this year. She's missed 9 games. The last couple weeks has been trying to work her way back in, trying to knock off the rust. And one thing you really want to look at today is how much rust has Daisha Lewandowski knocked off, because she would be a key contributor if North Catholic is able to pull off the upset today.
Trojanettes and the Eagles. Don Graham Classic. We're ready to go. It's going to be a great afternoon of basketball here at Barth and Graham Court. Two storied programs have their rivalry renewed once more. We're underway, and a What was that?
I think they're going to give the ball to the Eagles. I think Rocco tipped it to herself off the jump, which
okay,
is something you can't do.
that's right.
Been there myself.
Less than dramatic way to get going. Here we go. Rachel Haver. Lisa behind now, up at the top. The far side down low. That's Jill Gallo. Gallo back to the outside. Now driven in. Kick back to the outside. Or it's played in by London Creech. Gets it back to the outside. Back up now to the top with the Eagles. Restart. Pass down, looking for Gallo.
Catholic really active defensively, as we've seen all year. Teams will try to pass it inside North Catholic because they're not the tallest, but they're very active with their hands defensively, able to knock that pass away there.
Lewandowski to the hoop, doesn't get it. Rebound, Helena Hill. And now Creech fouled on her shot. Ava Walker on the foul. She's had a great year coming back from an ACL tear last season. This is her first shot. This Creech. Student section, a little distraction there.
I mean, seemed to work, yeah. I'm not trying to get a read on who that was. Can't tell.
And she makes the second.
O'Hara possibly, but I don't know.
But that sounded like that could be O'Hara.
Yep.
Not bad bet. That's not bad bet. Elena Rocco. Over to Daisha Lewandowski now. Walker on the far side. Ava Walker dribbles in. Trying to get to Waskowitz. It's off her and out of bounds.
It's a little too much on that one. I mean, that was a great look. I mean, just couldn't hang on to it.
Yeah, we're very far away and almost passed it like they were like 10 feet away.
That's Perry. Perry, that's kicked to the outside. Now the far side. Shot from three. It's good! Alexa Washington with a big make for the Eagles. Turnover there. A couple turnovers for North Catholic early. This is Creech. Creech inside. That shot no good from Gallo.
Before that, North Catholic could have had a 2-on-1 there. Just corral the pass.
Now Waskowitz, shot blocked out of bounds by Creech. North Catholic will maintain it.
North Catholic, I mean, they've been able to move the ball up the court, and they got a few stops on defense, but, I mean, their passes are just offline here.
Tori Drevna averaging 5 assists. Oh, that's out of bounds. You can't, that's 3 turnovers and consecutive drives for North Catholic.
They were all off of poorly aimed passes.
Yep.
I mean, it's just it's the basics.
And you can't get away with that against Oakland Catholic. Maybe you can get away with that against Derry, but not against Oakland.
You can't give them points off turnovers, as you mentioned in your build-up to this. Like 66 points a game is Oakland average. That's highest in the Whitfield.
That's a turnover from Oakland. Tori Drevna passes it over to Ava Walker. You're going to see this a lot from Oakland tonight. A full court press. That's how they like to play. And that's a long pass that just doesn't work, but it ends up working out okay because it goes off of Gallo and out.
Yeah, but those passes are tough against Oakland because they got such height that it's sometimes hard to corral those passes. But luckily that one deflected off Oakland out of bounds.
Lewandowski up to the top. Rocco falls down. Here it goes the other way. Washington puts it in.
5 points early on here for Alexa Washington.
Now Ava Walker takes it to the hoop. Got it, and the foul.
Much needed. Great drive by Ava Walker. North Catholic finally gets on the board here.
And that might be where it's at tonight for North Catholic, at least early in the paint.
I mean, definitely. I mean, if they can clean up, I mean, they're active. Done it just a tad recently through their passing. I mean, they can get looks like that. And that was a big energy booster. I mean, perhaps stopping an even bigger run for Oakland.
And you definitely know that Oakland's going to try to take North Catholic's best shooter and Elena Rocco. So as you guys mentioned, getting points inside is definitely going to be key for the Trojanettes.
And Oakland started out with not their tallest lineup as Gallo gets that in off the nice assist from Rachel Haver. But Oakland has some tall girls that right now are sitting on the bench. They didn't start with them. And that was a concern at the beginning in terms of a size advantage. But right now, North Catholic has won that. Rocco from 3 doesn't fall, rebound Gallo, and now the other way, Oakland goes. Washington, 5'7" senior. Passes it along to Haver.
Good
Rocco.
defense there from Rocco,
Yep.
deflecting that pass.
Now that's a pass intercepted by Drevna. Ooh. Dishes it over to Lewandowski.
Washington really tried to force that. She was triple team, trying to get a pass inside.
Rocco from 3.
Almost deflected.
And that looked like that was out of bounds. No call. Now, is that one out of bounds? Yes, it is. North Catholic gets it back.
And that 3 by Rocco, I think, was definitely deflected on there. That's, at least what it looked like from our angle.
It did.
Yeah, but either way, that was a great contest, some great pressure. Oakland plays great in perimeter defense.
Walker from 3. She hits it! Ava Walker! She has all of North Catholic's 6 so far. Washington, Gallo, great pass. Shot doesn't fall. Elena Rocco keeps it in with the rebound.
That's the second time we've seen Oakland do that. They have Washington drive, and she gets double teams, and a quick bounce pass over to Gallo, back door.
Walker's hot, and she keeps it going! Red hot, Ava Walker!
Just like that, North Catholic's in the lead, 9-8, or should I say Ava Walker 8, or Ava Walker 9, Oakland Catholic 8.
That's right. And at this point, just keep feeding it to her at least this quarter.
I mean, seriously, she's right now single-handedly, carrying this team offensively at least.
And now she's going to get a foul called on
That's
her.
number 2.
And they're going to have to take her out of the game, as she has 2 fouls already with 3:39 to go in the first quarter.
And it looked like it wasn't reaching there on the rebound as the bounce went to Oakland, but then she was trying to poke it away, just got a little too much arm.
And Waskowitz, great D, forces the steal. Drevna kicks it out the outside. Sarah Lowry from 3. No good, rebound. Oakland Catholic. Haver, she's fouled by Rocco.
But another good look there for the Trojanettes. A drive by Tori Drevna, kicked it out to Sarah Lowry, who's open in the corner, just unable to get to drop.
Taken up here by Rachel Haver. Senior as well. Now Helena Hill. Held it to Creech, who's guarded by Lowry. Creech steps in, gets to the foul line, makes a shot on the side, and what a shot from just outside the paint.
That was quite the hook. Just going towards but sliding away from the basket.
Rocco from 3, doesn't fall. Rebound.
Those are looks they're going to have to go in for the Trojanettes, especially from Atlanta Rocco if you want to win this one.
That's a shot from 3, doesn't go. Rebound Tori Drevna.
So far, though, good rebounding by the Trojanettes.
And a great pass, and she gets the shot, and she's fouled. Tori Drevna with a great pass.
Yep, it all came off of a really good defensive rebound, getting up quick in transition. And we've seen the Trojanettes do all year, a perfect pass and a great finish by Atlanta Rocco.
We've just been bouncing up and down the court. It just feels like we keep going back and forth, and that was a great look and a pinpoint pass. Find Rocco down low.
North Catholic retaking the lead again. Chance to make it 2.
Tori Drevna for North Catholic, averaging 5 assists per game this season. Got one there. And now driving was Washington. Kick to the outside, travel on Haver. North Catholic gets it back.
Oh, someone's got inbound. There we go.
Daisha Lewandowski.
After a rocky start, North's really settling down. They had like 4 straight turnovers to start, but now haven't had one in a while.
Lewandowski over to Lowry. Lowry, hook shot, doesn't go, rebound, Waskowitz is there. Outside Lowry. Great rebound by Waskowitz. Sarah Lowry's had a fantastic season here in her sophomore year. Waskowitz, Tavella. Now Rocco. Shot, short. Taken the other way. Tavella with a nice hand there on D. Haver passes it over. Shot from 3. Does not go. That was from Washington. Taken the other way by Waskowitz, who's fouled. Going up the court.
And Waskowitz just ripped that ball away. It's a hard-working play there by Anna Waskowitz.
North Catholic, Alex, after going down early, making some mistakes, they've really come back and taken control.
Yeah, they've seemed to clean it up, and I think it's just been the pace they've played at. I mean, it's almost like they've slowed the game down a little bit more, and they've connected on more of their passes, and just we've seen a lot more beneficial movement from them in these recent sets offensively.
Without a doubt. Rocco misses that shot. Now the other way they go. Haver down the court. Nice hands by Lewandowski getting away with that pass. And Daisha looks in control early.
She does, yep.
I gotta say the Eagles have done a pretty solid job, at least so far, of containing Rocco. I mean, usually the one hitting all the big shots and facilitating a lot of the stuff for North Catholic. They forced other people to step up, which they have so far for North Catholic.
That shot did not work from Haver. Out of bounds off of North Catholic. It will remain Eagles ball with 53 seconds to go here in the first quarter. That shot is good. Helena Hill drains a 3. From right down the middle.
Second 3 made for Oakland so far today.
Rocco fouled. She'll get 2 shots with 39.2 to go in the first quarter.
Saw another lead switch, and Rocco can get another one here. Hitting both of these will put the Trojanettes up by 1.
Rocco makes the first. Second one goes to Oakland off the rebound. That was Hill. Now it's Rachel Haver. 13-13, 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. We got a good one for you here at Barth and Graham Court in the Don Graham Classic. Oakland Catholic, North Catholic, 20 to go in the first quarter. Haver keeps it. Tavella, she's not going anywhere. On D. Tavella's still there. Pass it deep. Oh, Tori Drevna, what a steal! 9 seconds. North Catholic gets it back. Lowry with 5. Shot doesn't go. Tavella keeps it in. Waskowitz got it! What a possession! And the clock expires. North Catholic, after 1, is up 15-13.
Just a roller coaster of emotions. I mean, I feel like we were brought possession of the change in. The ball was just bouncing back and forth. I mean, rebounds. Wow, what a way to finish the first quarter.
I mean, it started off North Catholic. It was like the worst start they could have imagined. Turned it over like 4 straight times. Oakland is making their shots, and they settled down, connected on their passes, made some shots. Ava Walker with 9 straight points, 2 3-pointers, just completely changed the momentum. Then North Catholic took control from there, played really good defense, and finds themselves up 2 after the first quarter against Oakland Catholic, who has been dominant this year, and all season.
For sure. Now, while we have some time, let's send up to Callie Martis up top.
Thanks, guys. Well, some stats so far in this game for North Catholic. Elena Rocco with 4 points for the Trojans, and Ava Walker has made 2 3-pointers for the Trojans. She's been on fire in this game so far. And on the other side, both Helena Hill and Alexa Washington have each made a 3-pointer, and London Creech has 3 points. for the Eagles. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Callie. As we'll check back in with her at the end of the second quarter. Deja Lewandowski drives, hook shot, no good. Other way comes Haver. Haver to the outside, that's a three from, it looks like from Helena Hill. The shot does not go, rebound North Catholic. That was Washington, and Rocco.
And we thought that rebounding would have been a big advantage for Catholic, but so far North Catholic's had the edge there and have gotten a lot of points off of quick rebound transitions.
And that's a foul on Waskowitz. That's just her first. 4 fouls for both teams. Haver. Over to Mara Shore. Now Washington, over to Hill. Helena Hill from 3. No good.
Got blocked. Big block by Sarah Lowry.
And now to the hoop was Haver. Off the top, the front of the rim, I should say. No good. Came right back down. Lowry, great pass to Lewandowski. Lewandowski. No good. Rebound. Who'd that go off of? Kept in by Washington. Over to Hill. Oakland Catholic the other way. That shot good by Helena Hill.
Really good play there by Helena Hill. She saw that Sarah Lowry was setting up, trying to take a block, and so she just pulled up and put it over.
Lowry. Now Rocco. Rocco up to Tori Drevna. Drevna directing traffic, makes a move. Step back. Got it! That's just 2. Her foot was on the line, which is the right call, but what a great shot and great move by Tori Drevna.
Tori Drevna's first points of the game.
And that's a foul on Tori.
That'll be North Catholic's 5th foul. Both teams. That's now 5 for North Catholic and 4 for the Eagles. They're playing pretty rough. We're seeing a lot of calls, but I think overall it's been a pretty pretty evenly called game.
One place where Oakland has struggled has been the foul line. Maybe it's the distractions from the student section.
It might be.
They didn't do it that time.
There was no
that time.
Maybe I'd say perhaps that's an Eagle. That sounds kind of like an Eagle screech.
You're right. You're right. Lowry doesn't get it.
I would like to see that pass there to the corner of Tori Drevna, who would have been wide open for a 3-pointer there.
And that from 3, that's in. Alexa Washington with a point towards the student section after that one with a big triple.
Oakland has a lot of great shooters from deep. Washington specifically. Not just spot up. She's hitting off the dribble and moving, leading away from the basket.
And that's Washington's second 3 of the night.
Drevna's pass stolen. Reagan Hinnemeyer didn't get the shot. Rebound. Rocco batted it back up. Lewandowski put it right back in her hands. Lewandowski a shot. No good. Rebound. Creech. London Creech doesn't get it. Rebound, Oakland. Pass all the way across the court. Where Oakland got it. Now up at the top, Washington. 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. We're tied at 19. Washington didn't get it. Rebound, Lowry batted it away. Shouldn't be a foul call, there's none. Rocco with the steal. Looking for Lewandowski, Drevna gets it. That pass doesn't work. Turnover the other way.
A little bit too much there. Drevna should have probably taken that one herself.
Washington with a great shot for 2. Timeout North Catholic.
I think that was a good move. North Catholic just needs to slow this game down. On these past few possessions, it's more of what we saw earlier in the first quarter. Just whipping the ball up the court, just not playing as one unit on defense. So they got to talk through that here.
Actually, that was actually timeout Oakland might have called there. And let's send it up to Callie Martis for a word from one of our sponsors for today.
Thanks, guys. Weber Insurance Agency is a seasoned and experienced insurance agency who takes great pride in offering a wide range of insurance, including auto, home, business, commercial Medicare, and life insurance. Weber Insurance Agency services are designed to meet the ever-growing and ever-expanding needs of its customers. Finding great insurance and a great insurance agency doesn't have to be hard. We are here to help you. We value your business and want you as our customer. And we guarantee amazing service at an affordable price. That's what we do. Come visit us at our Cranberry Township office or check us out at www.weberagency.com. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Callie. And thank you to Weber Agency for supporting us today. And a foul, quick foul called on Sarah Lowry.
I mean, interesting call. I mean, looked like the Oakland player just kind of caught that, and then I didn't really see a ton of contact there. But one more, North Catholic will be in the bonus.
Coach Larkin didn't see much over there either. He let him know. I didn't see that. Washington over to Creech. Creech driving the baseline, makes a move, kicks to the outside. She traveled. Coach Eddie Benton telling her to pass the ball. And Coach Benton's been around, and he's very successful coach over his career. Was at Mississippi State just a year ago. Ava Walker now over to Tori Drevna. Walker down to Sarah Lowry. Lowry, Drevna. Foul is called on Creech, it might have been.
It's going to be on the floor.
Oh, they're going to call it on Mara Shore.
That's her second.
She'll check out. Jill Gallo will come in.
I think we're going to see an Atlanta Rocco 3 here soon. Yet to have one. I think one's coming.
She's getting ready for it now. They create a little space for it as Lewandowski. Now Walker back in the game. She has 2 fouls. Lowry from 3. Just short. Lewandowski has a hit out of her hands by Creech. North Catholic will get the ball. Sarah Lowry will inbound it.
And I haven't been keeping track here, but I believe that might have been the second or third block down low from Creech.
I think you're absolutely right. Outside Lewandowski. Walker. Now Elena Rocco. Back to Walker from 3. Oh, and she's got it again!
As that one was in the air, I thought it was going to be a little bit too far to the left, but it somehow fell in. But Walker is feeling it. 3 for 3 from deep, but now a forced turnover for North Catholic.
Lewandowski looking for Lowry. It's off of Haver.
I think that one.
I think it went off of Lowry.
Yeah, but yeah, that's the right call.
Must have been too loud because they heard you.
Alex's fault.
Way to go.
I'm sorry, guys. There we go the other way. Elena Bivens. Washington now to the outside. Shot from 3 by Creech. No good. Picked up by Bivens. Now Haver. Fouled by who?
Elena Rocco.
Lewandowski, yep.
Oh, no,
Lewandowski.
Lewandowski, yeah.
And that's going to put Oakland Catholic in the bonus. Haver makes the first shot. And the second as well. Oakland Catholic up 23-22 with 2:53 to go in the second quarter. And that's a foul called in Oakland. That is their 6th. So they're getting up there in fouls too for the half. That was on Elena Bivens. 5'6" sophomore. Number 1 for Oakland Catholic. Turnover there, though, for North.
It looked like she was trying to hit it off of their leg, but I guess not. Maybe would have been the smart move, but
Krejci now inside. The shot doesn't work. Now Lewandowski with it. Lewandowski has it. Takes it up the court. Walker drives outside. Great pass to Lowry. Over to Lewandowski. Lewandowski drives. She travels.
a lot of people very displeased with that call. I would have had a chance to give North Catholic the lead once again.
Yep. Nice move there by Washington. Now up at the top, Haver dishes it over to Krejci. Krejci, nice move, but Rocco stays with her. Washington, great D by Walker, and no foul. They didn't call one. Might have been generous, but North Catholic gets it. Walker with the rebound, and Waskowitz is blocked by Krejci. Did she step out? She did, but that might be the third block for Krejci.
Third or fourth, yeah.
Fourth.
One thing that North may try to do now is, as Krejci goes up to block, just stay down and either let her foul you or let her go over you, then put it in.
That's a good point. Great
Yeah,
point.
we could use some shot fakes down low, I agree.
The press is on. Driven out cross, pass taken away by Haver over to Washington, who gets it in on a nice layup. This is Daisha Lewandowski. Rocco, pass across, Waskowitz.
Really good
Waskowitz
pass
makes
there.
a move. Fouled on the shot. And that was Washington's second. Washington's been really good so far, too. She might have, how many does Washington have on the night, Rye?
I have her at 10.
Second shot by Waskowitz is good as well. North Catholic down by 1 with 1:20 to go here in half number 1. Bivens down to Hill. Hill back to Bivens. Bivens makes a drive over to the other side. Krejci from 3. No good. Lewandowski with the rebound. 1:05 to go.
Oh, really good crossover there. Another block.
Other way it goes. Haver. Great D from behind by Waskowitz. No travel. Krejci all over Rocco. No foul called. Rocco keeps possession of it. Now Rocco drives. Doesn't get it, but she's fouled. And North Catholic has the opportunity to take the lead with 44.6 seconds to go.
The Eagles have just been a force in the paint. I mean, they're really not giving anything easy. I mean, whether they're fouling or blocking the shots, I mean, it's been tough for North Catholic to get open looks in the paint.
That foul, I think, was on Harvard, and if it is, that's her second. Or Haver, rather.
Yep,
I
you're
wrote
right.
R down on my paper here.
Rocco doesn't get the first. This one would tie it. And she gets that one.
7 for Atlanta Rocco. 2 field goals, 3 free throws.
Do you think Oakland's going to wait to have the last shot?
I think they are. Yeah, I think they're gonna. I mean, if they can. Wow.
And that's actually not a bad foul at all by Dacia, as they're going to get another possession out of it.
Yeah, that's correct. That Oakland's gonna
Now they
shoot a 1-and-1 here. It's not.
Although that is Lewandowski's second, which isn't great.
That shot's good from Haver. .3 to go in half number 1. And North Catholic down by 2. Haver comes out. And into the game comes number 14, Reagan Hintemeyer. Drevna to Rocco. Elena Rocco, Tori Drevna take it up the court. Drevna to Lowry. Takes a look at the clock, gives it back to Tori. Drevna makes a move, takes a shot, doesn't get it, rebound, Creech. Hintemeyer down low, Creech a shot, got it, and the foul.
And perhaps wasn't the smartest move. North Catholic put that shot up. Was still around 15 left on the clock. Maybe could have got a better look, but now Oakland can head into halftime up 5 in this very back and forth game.
The extra shot is no good. Now we're down to 4. Lowry's going to have a shot from 3. Doesn't go. Rebound Rocco, but it won't count.
So all in all, a decent first half for the Trojanettes. At times they struggled getting points in the paint, but they played pretty good defensively. Were able to make some big shots that kept them in it. Down 5, you got to be okay with where you are if you're North Catholic.
What do you think, Alex? After one half, what have you seen from the Trojanettes so far?
Well, I think, compared to how they played, at the beginning of this game, maybe just shaking off some nerves, some rust, but relatively they've cleaned it up and they've kept it a very close game. Against a very talented team. The top team in the WPIAL for the girls. So I think they've got quite a bit to go. Still cleaning up their play offensively. Especially like to see them convert more and get more open looks down the paint, but. Overall, we've seen a solid half from the Trojanettes and from both teams. It's been a great half of basketball.
Absolutely. We'll be back with the second half in about 7 minutes right here on the North Catholic Sports Network. And we're back to the start of our second half coverage. Let's send it over to Callie Martis, who's with Coach Rotman.
Hi everyone, I'm here with Coach Rotman, head coach of the North Catholic Trojans. So Coach Rotman, do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Sure.
So North Catholic is in a tight game against Oakland Catholic. How do you look to move forward here in the second half?
We need to cut down on our turnovers. We have uncustomary. We have 9 so far, and I mean, Oakland is bringing good pressure, but we're just sort of not being a little bit careless with the basketball. So we're hoping to cut down on the turnovers and convert a little bit more offensively.
And despite the tight game, North Catholic has had a couple good defensive plays. And how will that help you guys going into the playoffs?
This game is a great game for us for playoffs. The tempo, the pressure, and I just think us having to sit down and play defense like we are is only going to help us in the long run.
Thank you so much, Coach.
Thank you, Callie, and thank you, Coach Rotman, for your time. And we were able to interview her yesterday, Ryan, on the North Catholic Athletics podcast. That podcast will be posted later on. You can listen to that tomorrow. But Ryan and Alex, what do you think are some things that North can do here in this second half to regain the lead and control this one?
Well, they're doing a good job rebounding, which I thought would maybe be tough for them in this one. But the one thing they can do better is making that extra pass as they're in the offensive area. A couple of times they tried to force up a couple of layups when they could have made that extra pass to the corner for a 3. So doing that a couple times and then knocking down the shots could really keep them in this, because the 3 ball is really, really important to match Oakland, because they're making some, so North Catholic's got to make some.
I agree with Ryan. I mean, of course, offensively, 3 for North Catholic's been shut down, and again with some of the turnovers just around the midcourt area, almost in between those 2 closed volleyball lines. I mean, North Catholic, they'll rebound the ball hard, but then just kind of it'll falter a little bit, and then a whole offensive possession just gets shut down. So they got to work on getting the ball through that zone.
Rachel Haver starts out with it for Oakland Catholic. Now Gallo gets it in the paint. Lewandowski, Drevna, back to Lewandowski. Pass over to Walker. Walker drives, pass to the outside, Drevna gets it, puts up a shot, and it falls. If she can start making shots here in the second half, that would be big for North.
Yeah, someone else needs to get hot.
That's a shot from Washington, does not go. Rebound, Waskowitz. Great play.
Unbelievable
to Walker. Who gets it in? Anna Waskowitz, she's a scrappy player, but boy, is she good.
I mean, definitely, that was a really great pass. I mean, on the ground. I think she may even put it in between the defender's legs, maybe.
And a travel there.
Elena Rocco inbound to Tadesha. Oh, they was trying to get a little delayed press there. Almost worked. Lewandowski got it. Drevna, Walker. Now Waskowitz runs the baseline of the hoop. Got it! North Catholic 3 for 3.
6-0 run for North Catholic here after Oakland got the opening bucket.
And that pass from Washington goes off on Walker and out.
You can see North Catholic, they have a lot of energy defensively with active hands, deflecting a lot of passes, which is what we saw on the first quarter.
Creech over to Washington. Alexa Washington passes it over, kept in by Hill. Now Haver resets. Haver drives. Push, that's a big push. Shot there by Creech, doesn't go. Rebound, foul, and if that's on Ava Walker, that's her third.
And it looks like it is.
Gonna give it to Elena.
Oh, it's Elena. That helps because that's just her second.
Wow, did that look like that was Ava's?
It did. Shot from Gallo's good. Here's her second. No good. Rebound, Lewandowski. The Akron commit. Over to Ava Walker. Now Elena Rocco. Rocco to Waskowitz. They transition at the top. Drevna finds Rocco. Shot does not go. Rebound Waskowitz. Her shot. She's travels. Oh boy. And he's going to get an earful.
And right before that, that was the only open three I think Elena Rocco may see for the rest of this game. And it's just unfortunate for the Trojanettes that she wasn't able to hit that one.
And that goes off of Washington. She couldn't rein it in. Now Rocco gets it. We're tied at 33. Oh, and look out. Haver took a spill. Drevna picked it up. Now Lewandowski.
You can kick this one out to the corner if you want to.
No foul. Is that? They did call a foul on Oakland.
Bit of a late call there.
It was
but
late.
I mean, at least we got it. I mean, we've seen a string of some big and some important plays for North Catholic. I mean, climbing back into this one.
That's on Alexa Washington on Oakland. That's her third. And she is, I believe, Oakland's lead point scorer so far in this one. And she's going to have to check out here.
Is she?
Reagan Hintemeyer comes in. And jump ball. North Catholic will have the possession.
And that free throw was Dacia's first point in the game, and it doesn't feel like that. It
Doesn't
feels
feel
like
like
she's
it.
played really well, facilitated the ball, played good defense. I think the biggest part or contribution from Dacia tonight has been the full court presses. She's handled them really, really well and made some really nice passes out of them.
Ava Walker from three, a little bit long. That's the only three she's missed so far. And that shot, no good from Creech. Goes off of North and out. Gotta fix that. And they do. She didn't see it. Let's be honest.
I mean, that one's so obvious. I mean, the ref changed that call from all the way towards half court. I mean, you didn't need 20/20 to see that one.
Alex can vouch for that here.
I don't have 20/20, that's for sure. I brought my glasses today. Lowry, oh, and Lowry! Sarah Lowry trades a huge three. North Catholic up by 4.
Her first bucket of the game. And it's a big one.
Steal. Lewandowski. What a pass to Waskowitz, who puts it in.
8-0 run for the Trojanettes, and Oakland takes a timeout.
And Oakland needs some time to think about it. That's their full timeout.
I feel like North, I mean, possibly taking their rightful place in this game finally. I mean, we've seen them kind of just almost beating around the bush, but maybe this is their chance to extend this lead and take it to the end. I mean, I hope so.
And Oakland, I mean, it seems like 4 straight possessions of turnovers for them. And they were the ones forcing all the turnovers in the first half, and now it's the other way around. And North Catholic's been great in transition, not turning it over, as we saw in the first half, and that's just something you can. It's just really, really huge for the Trojanettes to be up 6 points here against one of the best teams in the WPIAL.
North Catholic, something they've done really well all season is being able to weather the storms throughout adversity throughout games. As we've seen them have runs scored against them in the games that we broadcast. Just the other day, they had a run against them when they were playing Knock in their final section game. They were up 26-12 at halftime. Knock made it within 12 during that about midway through the third quarter, and North was able to push back and kept on pushing, made some big shots, played lockdown D, and was able to win that one by 15. As they've won every section game so far this year pretty convincingly. Oakland, for that matter, has done so as well. Oh, and Rocco with the steal. to the hoop. She puts it in.
She read that perfectly. She jumped that pass, and North Catholic up 8 points on a 10-0 run. It was 33-31.
Haver to the outside. Creech. Pass in the middle. Right to Elena Rocco. Rocco to the hoop. Got the shot. Waved off. Travel.
That just didn't seem like the right call. But that'll hopefully not take too much energy away from this run North Catholic has been on.
I'd like to see a little more energy from the crowd on the defensive end, trying to help out the Trojanettes here.
I don't know who Coach Rotman was yelling at there. I don't know if that was she was yelling at the referee or she was yelling at a student in the student section. Now there's a foul. Offensive foul, that's the right call. North Catholic gets it right back. And that's on Alexa Washington. That's her fourth. And she has to come back out. She just went in. Lowry, great pass to Rocco to Lewandowski. Now Lewandowski has
North Catholic can slow it down a little bit here. Don't need to push, up 8.
Waskowitz, high shot off the backboard, doesn't go. Rebound was Josephine Fontana.
And for Oakland, they really need to see something fall.
All ball in the block, but they're going to call a foul, I guess, on the way up. They're talking about it.
Talk it over. I'm interested to see what they're going to.
And they're going to call a foul.
Going to go on Lockria. Only her second.
Yep. First shot good from Haver. Haver's second, that one's good. 6-point North Catholic advantage here with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Nice pass over to Lowry. Now Lewandowski. Lewandowski to the hoop. She is fouled. That foul is on number 11, Rachel Haver. And that's her third, too.
Yeah.
So some Oakland players are in foul trouble.
Definitely. Perhaps they're two. Most valuable players, most important to their. Offensively.
You're right.
Something to. We're still in the third quarter. Something they need to worry about for sure.
Right now, Oakland is playing 3 players with 0 points. So that's something to look for.
That's something to look. Absolutely, great observation there. Gallo. Fontana. Oh, a foul. Some generous calls. That's another foul on Lowry.
I feel like all we've been doing recently is talking about the mishandling of these foul calls.
Great play there by Rocco.
If my count is correct, that's number 3 on turnovers forced by Elena Rocco this half.
And a big 3 from Tori Drevna. She's up to 7. Hill.
10-point lead for the Trojanettes.
Hintemeyer. Fontana. Nice shot by the 6'2" freshman. On the other end, North Catholic doesn't get that one. The rebound goes off of Walker's hands. Haver gains control of it, goes off of Walker and out. Oakland will keep it. And Waskowitz will come in for Lowry. The Eagles have it. And the plus end. That shot is good. Nice passing by Oakland Catholic. Mara Shore with the basket. Now Waskowitz over to Lewandowski. Lewandowski in their own end. Breaks out. Finds Waskowitz. Waskowitz to Drevna. Drevna now. Over to Rocco. Rocco from three. No good. Runs the top. That's where they'll get the whistle.
Perhaps that was fortunate for North Catholic. I mean, now they don't have to worry about the fast break, slow down here, but really would like to see Elena Rocco hit that, maybe just get into one of her grooves. But we will continue to see.
And that's going to be a foul on Waskowitz, who jumped a little bit after that one.
A lot of contact there, for sure.
A lot of contact. Hopefully she's okay. A lot of players on this team have been banged up recently with injuries. Sarah Lowry's had a lingering knee problem. Elena Rocco had an ankle problem in a game we just did against Greensburg-Salem not too long ago.
And Rachel Haver has 8 points, all from the foul line.
Wow, that's a great stat. She hasn't made a shot from the field.
And now a 6-0 run for Oakland puts them within 4. I think if North can't get one here and then Oakland counters, I think maybe a timeout might be in order for the Trojanettes.
They gotta get up. They do. Great pass to Walker. To the hoop. Got it! Ava Walker on the assist from Elena Rocco.
That was close to a travel there, but that's 16 points for Ava Walker. 18.
No, you're right. That's 16.
I can't tell if it is 16, yeah. The scoreboard's walking
I know.
there.
You're
I had
right.
16 written down.
Elena Rocco gets 2 on that rush.
I mean, North Catholic, they're getting the energy back here after a bit of a drought. Some great passes. I mean, just a couple possessions ago, that assist from Elena Rocco, I mean, just an inch lower, maybe that would have been picked off.
Big rebound by Shore to the outside. A shot, no good. That was from Hill, whose second shot, no good too. Somebody might have got a piece of that one.
North Catholic's rebounding on both ends has been a little bit poor.
2 seconds in the corner. Rocco got it! North Catholic up by 10 at the end of the third quarter.
North Catholic will finish it, take into the fourth, up double digits.
North Catholic had a plus 15 quarter.
Yep, down 5.5. Come out firing, creating turnovers, just flipping the script of the first half. Like, if they were the ones turning it over, now Oakland's turning it over, and North Catholic's just defense has really carried them through the second half, and their offense has been incredible as well. As they had 25 points at halftime. Was it 30-25? 26 points in the third quarter.
Wow. High scoring quarter for both teams. Let's hear from Callie Martis a little about her thoughts and observations from the third quarter.
Thanks, guys. Well, North Catholic really feeling it offensively now, as some of the highlight players, Elena Rocco with 15 points for the Trojans, along with Sarah Lowry. She has a 3-pointer. Ava Walker with 2 3-pointers and a total of 16 points. And Anna Waskowitz with 10 points for the Trojans. And on the other side, for the Eagles, Rachel Haver has 9 points, London Creech with 6 points, and Alexa Washington with 12 points, 2 of those 3-pointers. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Callie. Start of the fourth quarter, here we go. Haver makes a move, cuts in, Lewandowski right on her. That shot by Creech doesn't go. Waskowitz keeps it in. Creech got it though. Up to the top, Shore finds Creech. Over to Haver.
Looks like Creech could have maybe taken that one up.
And that shot from range doesn't go. North Catholic with a rebound.
There was no way Lewandowski was letting that ball get stolen away from her there.
And they called a foul. That's a fortunate call for North Catholic.
Yeah, that was big. I mean, Lewandowski had nowhere to go, and I mean, I'm sure North Catholic isn't complaining, but I don't know about that one.
Foul was on London Creech.
And that helps because North Catholic stays with possession.
That's right.
I think they're pretty lucky to come off that possession, not giving up any points. There's a lot of shot opportunities there for the Eagles.
You're absolutely right. Now in the corner, a shot from Walker. And did you have any doubt? Ava Walker. She's hotter than fire tonight. And a foul called on Lewandowski.
That's
Looks like maybe she just wanted a shot on her on that one. That was a pretty clear foul. That'll be Lewandowski's third.
Both teams have some of their best players in foul trouble here in this fourth quarter. So we'll see who stays more disciplined down the stretch. Shot by Haver goes in. Good move for a good opportunity.
The first field goal, but 11 points for Haver.
And that one goes off the hands of Washington and out. Washington, remember, has 4 fouls.
The Trojanettes, you can't be afraid to slow it down a little bit here.
You're right. They're up by 11.
Left, up 11. Don't need to force anything that's not there.
Elena Rocco, 1,000-point scorer in her junior year with North Catholic. And that one goes off of Creech and out. North Catholic will get underneath the hoop. They have not done great, though, with inbounds in this one.
Yeah, I mean, I got to say, North Catholic, I mean, one thing that they have been doing pretty well this entire game has been breaking off the press. I mean, they haven't felt the pressure too much, but they've struggled a bit with inbounds. You're right.
Oh, what a play by Walker to get positioning to get that pass. Drevna now over to Lewandowski. Lewandowski makes a move, cuts in, passes it back out. Waskowitz who gets it to Drevna. Drevna makes a move. In tight, Waskowitz got it. How about the passing from the Trojanettes in tight?
That was a great find. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I didn't even see that one, and we're all the way back to the side of the court.
13-point lead.
And that shot from Haver rolls around, doesn't go. Walker stays with it. Waskowitz, Rocco. Shot no good, rebound, Oakland Catholic. Nice pass, just gets over the outstretched arms of Lewandowski. Shot, Haver's shot didn't go. Lewandowski the rebound, but she's hobbled on that play. As she's hobbling up the court, but look at her staying in there on the rush. They're going to sub her out at the next whistle. Walker to Drevna. Drevna to the outside where Rocco gets it. Over to Waskowitz. To Lewandowski. Just a couple games coming back from her ankle injury she suffered just prior to Christmas. Shot by Lewandowski doesn't go. And a foul going the other way. That will be on Waskowitz. And that's her fourth. Or third. That'll be her third. Daisha will come out. Might have got a little cramp there on that last play. She's trying to work out her left calf.
Hopefully that's all it is, of course.
What an upset. This would be if Trojanettes could pull it out. 13 points, 5 minutes left.
And there's Alexa Washington, who's been kept out a lot of this half with fouls. She has 4, but she made a big 3 there. And a nice passing, and Ava Walker reaches 21 for the game on the great assist by Waskowitz. in the paint. Walker on D. Great D. Shot didn't go. Rebound is Drevna. Drevna to Rocco from 3. Doesn't fall. Rebound Haver. 4:13 in regulation. Shot from 3. That is good. Alexa Washington. When she gets an opportunity, she converts.
And if you're North, you're going to want to find a way to get her that 5th foul.
I mean, yeah, she was really hindered in that first half, but maybe looking to let out some of that energy here. I mean, she's been on fire.
She has it again now. Doesn't get it. Great D from Drevna.
If you're North, you can slow it down a little bit. Don't need to push. Don't need to push.
Waskowitz, the outside. Timeout. As Coach Rotman might be telling them just that, Ryan. With 3:40 to go. And they're up by 9. Alex, if you're Coach Rotman right now, Ryan was just saying slow the game down, but besides that, they've done a lot of things well in this half. What do they need to do really well to close out this one?
Well, the first thing first of all, if I'm Coach Rotman, the first thing I'm saying is keep it up. Because, I mean, they've really picked up their performance from the first half. I mean, it's been represented on the scoreboard, but the thing they got to do, I mean, of course, slow the game down, but they got to watch out for 22 for Washington. I mean, as we've been talking about, she's been hindered by those fouls, and now she's looking to keep up her scoring attack here from 3. So they got to make sure they're really getting in their spots on defense. I mean, watching the perimeter, looking for backdoor cuts. I mean, if they can keep it together for these last however many minutes, I mean, they're in a great spot right now.
And one of the biggest things is cover number 22 for Oakland. Alexa Washington has knocked down 2 straight threes for Oakland Catholic to make it a 9-point game.
And this game has gone by quick, too. It's only 3:10. Boys game starts at 4. We'll be back with that one on the North Catholic Sports Network. But this has been a fantastic basketball game between 2 powerhouse WPIAL teams. Possibly, maybe even competing to see who's best.
Yeah, I mean, it's the best
in
team.
the WPIAL.
It's right now the number 1 team in 5A in Oakland, and then the number 1 ranked team in 4A. And no matter what the final result is, this shows the North Catholic deserves that number 1 seed come selection time.
Lewandowski keeps a handle on it. North Catholic really slowing it down here. Lowry. Over to Lewandowski. Milking the clock are the Trojanettes. Rocco, nice move. Still has it. We're under 3 minutes now. Lewandowski over to Drevna. Now Oakland Catholic starting to get a little aggressive. And that's a foul. And that's on Washington. She's gone.
That's number 5, yeah, and she knew it right away.
And with that, Coach Benton's going to call a timeout. With 2:51 to go in the 4th quarter, they just milked off about a minute of time remaining here in this 4th quarter.
It certainly is a big hit for Oakland. I mean,
it is.
Washington, who is just getting hot once again,
yep.
from range especially. This is going to make it a lot tougher for Oakland to get back on this one, get back on top.
And North Catholic has an opportunity to do something no other WPIAL team has done this year, and that is beat Oakland Catholic. And they can do it if they close out the next 2 minutes and 51 seconds.
Oakland has not lost since December 10th to St. John's College.
Wow. Rocco doesn't get the shot. Rebound Lewandowski. No good there. Who'd that go off of it? That goes out. Walker. Oh, it'll be North Catholic possession still. With 2:36 to go. Daisha Lewandowski to Sarah Lowry. Trying to get to Walker. It's tipped up there. Goes off of Rocco's fingertips. Now Lewandowski in a battle for a jump ball, but it's North Catholic possession still.
And that's where we go back to where they called the foul instead of the jump ball
That's
early
right.
on, or else this would be Oakland possession right now.
That foul was on Creech, I should say. Pardon me. London Creech, who's had a great game defensively for Oakland Catholic.
I mean, at this rate, it looks like North Catholic's going to take off. I mean, the next, 2 minutes, 17 seconds, they've really held on to this ball.
What a pass to Drevna. Finds Walker. No foul. Okay. It'll be Oakland ball. And that shot by Shore. No good, but she's fouled. That'll be on Walker.
That's her third. Mara Shore, the 6-foot senior from Oakland Catholic, makes the first. And the second, no good. Creech trying to get the rebound, didn't get it. Rocco did keep it in though. Creech has it now. Works the baseline, doesn't get the basket. And Lowry got the rebound, minute 50 to go. And that's really big because although, it's worse for Oakland that it didn't score, but it's also bad that they weren't able to set up their press either, because if you score, you can set up your full court press. But if it's just a miss, then it's a rebound that can bring it up, and now it causes them to have to foul.
Oakland has 6 fouls, so they have 1 to give before they put him at the bonus. Elena Rocco with 2 there. She's had a up and down game for her standards, but she has 17 points.
17 points with no 3-pointers.
Wow.
Wow.
That's
And she's going to get called on a foul there.
Like we're used to seeing is 17 points with no 2-pointers.
Creech misses her first. Her second is good. North Catholic has it with a minute 27 to go. 5 seconds, but
they got
North
the timeout
got a timeout
first.
off in time.
And that's a big move right there. I mean, minute 27 left to go. Oakland needs every possession, every point they can get.
North Catholic up by 9. And what will be looked back on as a remarkable come from behind victory against the best team, at least #1 ranked team in the WPIAL. Maybe not after this one.
If North is able to pull this one out, I mean, this is just an amazing way for Daisha Lunowski to end their final regular season with North Catholic after suffering injuries this year, missing a lot of the season.
Yep.
Just being able to go out, hopefully here, with a win against Oakland in the game that not many people thought you would be able to pull out.
And she's had a big presence tonight. Maybe not so much score. There's a 5-second violation. Again, even coming off the timeout.
But this one's still far from over here.
Haver, Shore, missed it. Rocco with the rebound, got to get it out. Presses on, Drevna gets
pass it up.
She has Sarah Lowry, she gets it to her. Lowry, Walker, got it!
23 for Ava Walker.
Hill, Shore, they got to hit some threes. Haver with a minute to go. Falls down, North Catholic ball.
And certainly no call there. I mean, just unfortunate how that played out for the Eagles, but I mean, they need to be looking for a three there.
And they're going to call a foul here on Shore. That is the 7th foul for Oakland Catholic.
Oakland Catholic foul on number 20, Mark Shore, first third, team 7. And Walker will shoot 1.
And you can finally start to see some smiles on the bench as they know they're 52.7 seconds away from putting this one away. But Creech to Shore from 3. Makes a 3. So Oakland Catholic not going away yet.
I mean, that'll bring him within 8 points, but I mean, at this stage, I mean, Oakland pretty much needs to foul, and with some decent free throw shooting from North Catholic, they can still keep their lead out of reach.
And North Catholic has gone on a tear as of late and a winning streak. They have not lost. We talked about Oakland not losing since the 10th of December. North Catholic had a couple losses in December, but they've been able to battle back here, especially in this calendar year. And they have not lost, let's see, they have not lost since December 29th, and that was against Norwin. And that was 61-45, just 4 days after Christmas, and the first game without Daisha Lewandowski. Oakland Catholic gets the ball, and a foul.
And it will be a 1-on-1.
Foul on Drevna.
It's not a terrible move. I mean, that'll be limiting Oakland to just 2 points. I mean, potentially.
Shot no good. Walker stepped out.
And free throws have really been a problem for Oakland. They had a chance there to cut it to a 2-possession game. They missed the front end of a 1-on-1.
Haver got it in, but passed it right to her coach. North Catholic will get it right from the same spot.
They've been deflected.
We just saw a tech.
We did.
That's like it's going to go on Oakland's head coach, I believe. I mean, he pointed right at him. Rather silent, must have been
Not
something.
demonstrative, yeah.
Something nasty must have been said.
Or could have been somebody else on the bench, maybe. Might have said something. As a referee, definitely heard it over in that bench area. Rocco makes that shot. It is a WPIAL rule, though. If you do get a technical foul, your coaching staff, on a coach, that coach cannot stand up.
That's right. Yep, have to stay seated.
And Coach Benton's now sitting down, so it could be that.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Or maybe just taking a seat in defeat. Maybe I don't know.
Maybe he just needs a rest. Needs to take in what's happening, that his girls have lost for the first time in the WPIAL this year. Rocco got it to go. She has 20.
If you would have told me Atlanta Rocco wasn't going to hit a 3, I would have told you that there's no way North Catholic wasn't going to win. But she's found other ways to score with 20 points on the night and no 3-pointers. Just an incredible game from Atlanta Rocco. But you got to just look at Ava Walker. She kept North in at the beginning, having a 9-0 run all by herself to get North a 9-8 lead after it was 8-2. That's what you look at in this one.
Inbounded to Shore. Now Hill. Pass over to Creech. 10 to go. Inside Shore. Passes it back. A whistle sounds. North Catholic gets the possession.
Looks like that'll be the finishing touch on quite the game from North Catholic here.
And what a win for the seniors. Last year they played Oakland, lost by about 20. They got beat up at Oakland. This year it's something different. The Trojanettes have beaten the #1 team in the WPIAL 65-54 in their last game of the regular season.
And that's a perfect way to head into the playoffs, beating the best team in the WPIAL. And if that doesn't give them confidence, I don't know what will.
I mean, if you ask me, I would say the Trojanettes just beat the #2 team in the WPIAL after this one.
And so many players of North Catholic really stepped up in this one, especially the juniors, Elena Rocco and Ava Walker, who were the 2 leading scorers for North Catholic in this one. And in between games here at the Don Graham Classic, we'll be having an award ceremony. Phil Nevin is going to be the award recipient, as they do as a tradition at the halftime. Not halftime, I should say, but in between with the boys and the girls games they have on this day. And we're going to send it over to Sean Malone, I believe, who's going to set us up in the ceremony. As the girls will stay on the bench. And the boys are out of the locker room right before warm-up, so they'll be watching. And Oakland Catholic is gonna watch the ceremony as well, which is nice.
The 6th award is dedicated to the memory of Kathy Monty. Kathy was one of the individual North Catholic Trojanet basketball players and coached at North.
Our first is for the girls too. 6th man award.
She's a member of the North Catholic Hall of Fame. Kathy epitomized hustle and mental toughness. Presenting the award is retired Colonel Medio Monty, and the 6th man award is presented to Oakland Catholic's Mara Shore. And now the John Barth MVP Award is dedicated to the coach who started the girls program in 1973. He led the girls to multiple championships and retired in 1996, never missing a championship game. Presenting the award is his wife, Mary Ann Barth. The MVP is Ava Walker.
Ava Walker and Mara Shore, the 6th man player. And special to have that being given out by Mrs. Barth, wife of the late Don Barth, who started the girls program 50 years ago this year. And Ava Walker, certainly a worthy recipient of that. And with Ava Walker right now is Kelly Martis.
I'm here with Ava Walker, number 24, the North Catholic Trojans. And first off, Ava, I want to say congratulations on winning MVP. You had an amazing game.
Thank you.
And so you guys had a big offensive push in the second half. What did you guys do differently?
Oh, well, we just talked to the locker room, figured out what we were doing wrong. We just, in the beginning, we weren't really playing as a team. Like everyone was just out, But then we came out, started passing the ball, and we just went off from there.
And now you guys with a big win. How do you carry this momentum into the playoffs?
Oh, that was huge. We've been talking about that game since the beginning of the season when we first saw our schedule come out, and now just all this happiness, all this momentum, like the joy, and we're just ready to go into the playoffs with all this excitement.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Ava, and congrats.
Thank you.
What a game from Ava Walker, leading North Catholic in scoring over the number 1 ranked team in the Whippeal. And North Catholic heads into playoffs the right way with a big-time win. And the Whippeal playoffs will be starting up next week. And we'll have a home game for you on the North Catholic Sports Network. When that starts up, as North Catholic will be the inevitable 1 seed in 4A, as they'll get a bye to start off. And we'll be back with our second game of our doubleheader between the North Catholic Trojans and the Central Catholic Vikings in about 25 minutes right here on the North Catholic Sports Network.